everybody, it's Scottomato back for another Redstone build. In this one we're going to build the perfect cow farm, cooker, breeder, all in one thing. It's very small and compact and has quite a few features to it. Let me just give you a brief tour. It's basically a 3x3 by 4 tall and well, 3.5 really, because it's slabs on the top, but inside we have the ability to put a whole bunch of cows, up to 24, before they are automatically killed by entity cramming, which will be delivered into a hopper and into a barrel into the front, so you'll get the meat and the leather from that. And I have a water dispenser here which will pop up the cows for you to easy breed them, and with this pressure plate you can trigger it on and off just by stepping on it. And then additionally I have a lava based circuit in here for cooking cows and not getting the babies. If you want to do that, and you just enable and disable this gate, just open and close the gate and lava will cycle and deliver the items down into the hopper there. Then also there is a trap door along the side here which will pop out baby cows if you want to do that. If you need to keep some of the cows and move them to another location, expand the farm or what have you, you have the option of removing some of the baby cows. All right, so I'm going to show you how it works here in practice and then we'll build it. I've got a spawn egg here, so let's just get a number of cows in here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then we'll make 8 babies. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 16. And then we'll just fill out the rest with cows until we get enough that they start taking damage. And there you go. Okay, so there's our first kill of the entity cramming, which a quick tip on that, as you can see in F3, depending upon what else you have in your world facing in that direction. Under the E line, which is the 5th line down. So see, I have 24 of 25 entities being shown. Of course, there's no other entities in this world, but you could tell your count from doing that. All right, so let's get some wheat in my hand. When I go up here and click on the pressure plate, then they will come to the surface and I can breed them. So just hold down your right click until you don't see hearts anymore. If you do feed baby cows, then you can increase their growth chance. You'll see a little green star, but you can increase their growth chance by 10% for every wheat that you use. But see, I'm seeing no more hearts now, so I can just simply step off the pressure plate and they'll go back down. Now, when that happened, I got 22 raw beef and 14 leather from that, so that's quite a harvest. It'll vary, of course, but if I want now to go ahead and cook some of these cows, then I could just simply do that. You can see a few of them got caught. It doesn't hurt the babies at all to do that, and then we'll get 10 cooked beef delivered in. So very, very nice. Then if I go over here to the lever, I can pop out baby cows, and of course if I flip it really quick, then I can just get a few, and it just depends on how many's in there. All right, so very, very nice system. Additionally, I have a breeding timer here, which is based on a despawn circuit. So an item drops from the dropper down, or dropper down onto a pressure plate, and it'll despawn in 5 minutes, which lets me know that these guys are ready to breed again. So very nice system. Now something with these trapdoors is that if the cows happen to get caught in them, then they can suffocate. There's a double set of trapdoors here so the babies don't climb back in. You don't actually need this fence. The babies will stick near as long as there is adults in there, so you can determine if you want, but it does eject them, so I have a double high fence here. But there's a double set of trapdoors to keep the babies from going in, but as you can see, some things with this tight cramming can force it into going. So let's build it real quick. It's very simple. Basically, I just have my dark oak pallet here, so I'm just going to frame out a 3x3 with the stripped dark oak logs like such, Okay, and then we're going to put a hopper in, and a barrel is going to go into the front. So let's place a barrel here in the front. Okay, the back we can go ahead and fill in, but we need to go ahead and place our hopper into the barrel. So let's do that right here, and then the cows will stand on that. So we'll place our other log here and then build up the structure. Okay, so basically here in the front we're going to want our water dispenser, so we'll place it like this. Okay, and then we'll dig out the trapdoors afterwards, that's fine. So let's go ahead and build up our 3 here. I'm going to use a different wood. Let's use the stripped wood right here. Okay, so we'll build up around here. Okay, now our lava dispenser will go at this height. So let's go ahead and place it in. Let's get that on 3 here, and there's going to be our lava dispenser. Okay, above the first dispenser, we're going to place an observer facing downward. That'll double trigger the circuit when you step on a pressure plate. Okay, so that's facing downward into, or upward, I'm sorry, into the pressure plate. Okay, now on this we put a block on the side, and just for the cow look, I'm going to use, actually I'm going to use stone for that. The cow look is the diorite for the top. So we'll put it here. All right, then we want to have an observer facing downward into a fence gate. Okay, and so we can let's get a regular block first and do it. Okay, and there, and now we'll place the gate. Okay, a little bit weird to place that guy. So get that block there on top, and then I just kind of frame it with the cobblestone just to give it a little bit more of an industrial look to it. These will trigger when you place them, so just to be aware you don't have the lava and stuff in yet. Okay, and then along the side I'm going to place a ladder just to get up to it, and there we go. Now we'll place our slabs, and I'm using polished diorite slabs again just for the cow look thing, and go along here and there, and then leave a space for the, have to shift click that one on, leave a space for the dark oak pressure plate, which will go here. Okay, and that'll trigger the dispenser on and off when we step on it. Okay, now along the side we can go ahead and dig our slot for the trap door here, and I'm just using oak trap doors so you can see through them, and we'll put one facing in like that. Okay, and again you want one on the outside because of the baby cows can climb into that block space and suffocate, so we're going to want that. Then we'll want a lever along the side here, okay, like this. Let's get that. All right, there's our lever, and that'll open and close them when you trigger it. All right, so beside putting in our fluids, that's basically it. But let's go ahead and do that and put in our water bucket here in the front one, and then on this top one we'll put a lava bucket like that. Okay, and so that's basically the unit built. Let's go ahead and build the timer. All right, so we're going to want to dig down 3 blocks. Just dig a 3 wide hole, 3 down, and we're going to put down a pressure plate bottom of the hole right there. Okay, and then we'll need to get in here, so dig yourself a stair or whatever just to get in there. All right, and we're going to put a dispenser, or a dropper actually, facing downward. Okay, so let's get that dropper and crouch here and go up in the corner, place it downward. Okay, that's at the right level. Then we're going to place a dot of redstone here, and a block, doesn't matter what kind of block, there, and a torch on top of that. Okay, redstone torch, and this will invert it, all right, to where that when there's a the timer will only be on, or the light will only be on when there's not an item on the pressure plate. All right, so put your redstone lamp on top of that. Then we're going to want to fill this with just any block. Dirt maybe is the easiest to get a hold of. Just get yourself a stack of that, and that'll give you a lot of different cycles for it. Fill that guy with dirt. Okay, and then we'll just cover this all back up. I'll leave the glass just so you could see the setup here, except down here I won't. So let me get a piece of dirt for that, or not dirt, the blue concrete, light blue concrete, and glass like that. Okay, so we can now put a button over the top of it. All right, button here. Okay, so now when we press the button, it will drop an item onto the pressure plate and the light will go out, and then after 5 minutes the item will despawn and the light will come on, letting you know that you can breed. So now we basically need to get the cows into it. You could just do it from the back is the easiest way. I'm going to show you how to do it. Although it extends the length of the video, it's important that you know how this works. Basically, we can get our cows. I'm just going to do a couple cows. I recommend that you do 4 at a time. Do 4 at one time. It's easier to deal with, and it'll take you about 2 whole Minecraft days for you to grow up enough of them. So let's grab one of the cows on a lead. You definitely have to have a lead. Get the guy to come up here. All right, and then we just basically go into the corner and just pull him right in. All right, it's actually really easy to do. Be sure you just get him coming up the stair and you go to the opposite corner. So again, I recommend 4. You could just pull off to get your lead and it'll drop into the hopper in the front. Okay, so come on, guy. And they drop right in. Okay, excellent, excellent. So again, we'll pull off the lead. Got a couple of them. And get rid of these blocks. And we are set to start breeding these guys. Okay, so obviously get your wheat just like we did. And go into the front of it. Go to the top. Step on the pressure plate. And start to breed. Making love, everybody. All right, you get the XP from that, so no problem. Anyway, guys, that is the perfect system, really, to manage your cows and to have many options of what you want to do. Okay, so it's a quick cooker, a breeder, and also it'll give you the ability to have other cows and move them around. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. This is Scott O'Motto. Guys, I so much appreciate your interaction and your attention. So please leave some likes and comments and subscriptions and all that good stuff. That keeps me motivated to make these videos. And this is Scott O'Motto. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.